Hey guys, welcome back to another episode from Marvel Champions HQ. Dom here. I was playing yesterday with Cyclops and I saw Gambit on my computer desk and decided to give him a shot. Small talk for this episode. Let's take action. Let's go. Avengers Assemble. Hey guys, welcome back to another video from Marvel Champions HQ. Dom here. Today I am going to be playing with Gambit. I was playing with Cyclops my last game, and I had opened up Gambit when I did the unboxing, and he was just sitting on my computer desk. And I said, you know what? I want to play with the Raging Cajun. Like, he's one of my favorite X-Men, and I happened to go on marvelcdb.com and saw a Gambit deck and aggression by Villain Theory called the Ace of Spades. And at first I didn't really get it. I just kind of was looking at the cards, and then I noticed how like the strategy, and I was like, I want to do that. So I built it last night, and I'm going to be playing with it against Green Goblin. So let's see how we do. We have the Green Goblin. He has a health of 16, one scheme, 2 attack. His attack has a force response, which is after Green Goblin attacks and damages you, you have to place 1 threat on the main scheme. So that's going to help accelerate getting the main scheme to trigger. We have the villain deck. We're going to go ahead and shuffle that up really good. Really excited to be playing with Gambit. Hopefully I can play him optimally or even sub-optimally, just decent enough to beat down Green Goblin. All right, so that's a good shuffle. I'm happy with that. I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle the hero deck, do a good shuffle. But yeah, I just liked his the concept of the cards that he used and how they can combo off each other with the aggression energy, and then the mutant education, like recycling his energy cards that place charge counters on it. Very eager to just give it a play through and see how it does. I don't know if it was this deck or another deck I was looking at that they were saying that they could struggle with thwarting, and that's why they play with 2-hand. But we're gonna see how this one do. So let's go ahead and get started. We have Remy. He has 9 health, hand size of 6, so we'll draw that 6. He has a pretty cool action and alter ego. It's called Thief Extraordinaire. As an action, you can basically exhaust Remy. Look at the top 2 cards of the encounter deck, and you get to remove threat off the scheme based off how many boost icons are on that card, on one of the 2 cards. But let's go ahead and flip Unleashing the Mutagen, but always first, great lesson, always read the cards fully, because you could possibly miss something and you don't want to find out via the internet or through a replay after you're excited to upload a video that you misplayed. So it says we have all the contents in it. I did already double check that before we started, but it says set up, put a Goblin Thrall minion into play, engage with each player, shuffle the encounter deck. So it doesn't say discard cards from off the top of your deck. It wants you to go in, get a Goblin Thrall, and then shuffle. So we're going to do that. Okay. And the Goblin Thrall, so we're going to go ahead and give it a shuffle. The Goblin Thrall is a 1 scheme, 1 attack minion, and it has guard with 3 health, and his boost is put him into play. He's already into play, so we're just going to give him guard. So that means that we have to attack Thrall before we can get to the Green Goblin. So he starts off with a automatic kind of defense, a barrier. You just can't immediately start dealing damage to him. So let's go ahead and flip the main scheme, which is Unleashing the Mutagen. A flip. So the idea of this is Green Goblin has released a toxic mutagen gas on New York City. So you're going to be trying to maintain the gas in each individual kind of city and streets to prevent the cloud that's in the next phase of the scheme. So it needs 7 to scheme out. It's going to start with 2 per player, so we're going to go ahead and add 2 to that. we go. So 5 additional 1 and it triggers. So we're going to try to maintain that. It goes up 1 per player per round. So let's go ahead and draw our 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Since this is a new deck, things are a little new to me. I didn't fully review the deck. I just kind of saw like a quick rundown of kind of your plan. X gene is it's a mutant trait. Resource: exhaust X gene, generate a wild resource for its identity specific event. So we know a lot of our moves are events, so we definitely not getting rid of that, right? It only costs 1. Aggressive energy. We don't really have any forms of dealing damage at the moment, so I don't think we're worried about that. So we're not going to keep that. Definitely keeping them in molecular acceleration. Every time I see Professor X, I want to keep him because he can confuse, and he thwarts for 3, which is pretty strong. So let's keep Professor. And I've heard Rogue is really good, especially if you're able to get the charge counters on. You basically get to play Rogue for free. So should we hold on? We could hold on to Rogue and draw 2. Because at worst, whatever we draw, we can play. We'll be able to play Professor and the X gene. I feel like we should get that out as early as possible so we don't have to pay. Feel a little uncertain about keeping both of these, but I know she's that good. If we do Professor X, he's not gonna survive, but he can thwart for 3 and confuse, which means we could stay in Alter Ego. So maybe we do that. Let's do that. So we'll keep these 2. We'll keep these 4. Get rid of these 2. Put that there. And we're going to draw into a mutant education. And we're going to draw into a Gambit staff. So that's kind of harder things to to decide off of. So we can go ahead and we could stay Alter Ego and use his action to remove some threat. But we can go Professor, hit him with the confusion. Let's see. We're going to definitely get the charge. I mean, we know we're going to play. Oh, so it's a hero interrupt molecular acceleration. So if you play this in Alter Ego, you won't get that charge counter. Interesting. That's pretty interesting. Huh. So it might force me to go because I know I need to build up the charge counters. Interesting. So okay. If I do that, I won't be able to attack, but I could do. I want to have the confuse up there. Let's see. We have Gambit. He has a 1 thwart, 2 attack, 3 defense line. He's a thief and also X-Men. He has charged a card as an action. You can place 1 charge counter here, limit once per round. Then he has to throw the card to interrupt. When you play an attack event, remove up to 3 charge counters from here. That event deals +1 damage for each counter removed. So let's exhaust Remy. Let's use Thief Extraordinaire. Reveal the top 2. We had a Pumpkin Bomb and we have Goblin Nation. So we discard one of those cards, remove threat from a scheme. Okay, so you kind of get insight. We're gonna get rid of the Pumpkin Bombs, which is gonna take 2 threat off the scheme. And this can go back on top, I presume. Do we want to get Gambit Staff out? Alright, let's flip to Gambit. We'll use an action, place 1 charge counter. So I'm going to have to use my War Machine ammo counters to keep track of how many charge the cards we have. And we will play. She costs 3, which we can take her to 2. We use molecular acceleration. Hero interrupt. We'll add 1 more. Now that's a pretty interesting question. So if I play this, the 2, hero interrupt, I feel like the speed is quickly, which does that automatically give me the 2 before I spin for rogue, right? Please, if you watch this video, in the comments below, I'm not going to do it now because I don't want to misplay, I don't want to mess up. But let me know if that speed works, or do you have to play this molecular acceleration first before you decide, like, you know, what card you're going to use. Curious to know. So we're going to go this and mutant education. We should hold on to mutant. We can recycle them back in. This is actually tough for me, guys. I'm sorry it's taking so long. We don't need Professor, but we could confuse, but we don't need Professor. So we're going to pay the 2 for what? All right, we're going to do 3. That way, no matter what, I know that's right. We're going to go rogue. It's tough. Spend the 1. We're going to spend for Professor. For the staff. We'll hold on to X gene. Whenever an enemy attacks or exhausts Gambit staff, deal 1 damage to it. We're tough, but we're gonna. And we will hold. I'm gonna keep X gene. So we're gonna ready up. Drop to our hand size with 5, so 2, 3, 4, and 5. We've got a Utopia, Angel, Psylocke, Specialized Training. I kind of threw that in there. That wasn't in Villain Theory's deck. I never got to use it yet, so I want to try it out. All right, it's his go. We're gonna add 1 to the main. 1 to the main. He's gonna attack. We're gonna have Rogue will block. He's attacking for 2. Got a boost. Put Goblin Nation into play. Comes in with 2. Each Goblin enemy, including Green Goblin, gets a +1 attack. So he's attacking. We could say he's attacking us for 3. Toughness goes away. Now we have the Goblin Thrall attacking for 2. Attacking us for 2. And we will exhaust to deal a damage to him. Titans for 2. I just gotta decide do I wanna just gonna take the 2. Take me to 7. And then encounter card. We got a Goblin Soldier. When defeated, deal 1 damage to the engaged player. He has 1 scheme, 1 attack, 5 health. Alright. And it is our go. Alright, so we're going to charge the card, of course. Gonna get rid of specialized training for X gene. I feel like I need to have that out. So we are play only if your identity has the mutant trait. Max 1 per player. Resource. Exhaust X gene. Generate a WoW resource for an identity specific event. Angel costs 2. But I feel like Utopia would be great to ready and do multiple instances of damage. But we could bring out Angel for 2, and we can get rid of Goblination. Yeah. Because Utopia is more of a setup. It's not a help us now. So we're going to go with the spend the 2. We're going to bring out Angel. He costs 1 less because we have the mutant or X-Men trait. And let's see, we have an attack of 2. So we will attack him for 2. We're going to attack him for 2. Which kills him. Alright. 1 throw down. And Angel's gonna, oh, he has 1 thwart. Ugh. We don't want it to build up, so we're gonna thwart it. We're gonna thwart it down 1. I'm gonna get rid of it. Okay. So now we ready up. Draw up to 5. Thieves Guild, charge card, Warrior Flush, Warrior Skill, and a Creole Charmer. Alright, let's add 1 threat to the main. He's going to attack. We will block. Gambit's going to defend. He's attacking for 2 plus the boost. Gotta put the Goblin Thrall into play. And it has guard, so protection. Okay. So he attacked for only 2. We block, we take no damage. We're gonna exhaust the staff. Deal 1 damage to that enemy. I don't think guard. Yeah, I think that still helps. That still works. So we'll hit him for 1. Goblin Thrall is going to attack for 2 because of the Goblin Nation. We will. Do we take the 2? We're already pretty low. It's 2. So we'll let. We'll take the 2. I don't know if it's the right move, but we're going to take it. Alright, and now encounter card. We got the Goblin Glider attached to the enemy with the highest printed hit points. And without another Goblin Glider attached, if you cannot, this card gains Surge. Hero action, you can spend 2 energy resources to discard this card. Gives them +1 attack. So with the highest printed hit point, so that is going to be the Green Goblin. So he's got +1 attack. Two energies to get rid of it. Alright, so he means business. Alright, let's see what we can do. We have Royal Flush, but I think can get rid of some stuff because we go ahead and charge the card again as an action. Places us, we have 4. And I feel like I can play 1. I got 2 charge cards, or no, play 1, 2. I'm just saying if I do this, that, and then I could play charge the card, but I will be getting rid of. Nah, we're not gonna do that. I don't think it's worth it. Okay, so let's do Let's go ahead and have we'll exhaust to have Angel thwart this last one, take another consequential damage, but he will get rid of the Goblin, which powers him down, which we like. Now we're gonna go in with Rogue exhaust, deal the consequential. She's gonna take 2 off of the main. So we're doing a good job of controlling that. Now let's nope, do not like that. Okay. I say we Royal Flush. Let's do some damage. So, create Warrior skill and exhaust this for a wild resource for our identity specific event. And we're going to play Royal Flush. But when we do that, it's not going to be as strong. See, it'd been nice to get that out. Which I think I can, but I'm just going to lose my entire hand. So let's see. I was trying to save that, charge the card up again. So we spend 2 for this. And then, yeah, we won't have enough. Which is fine. It's fine. I want to do more than just 3 damage. But it'll kill that. It'll hit him for 3, and it'll almost kill the Goblin Soldier. So we'll play 1. Two, 3. For Warrior Flush, we're going to add 1. It's taking it to 5, but we're going to take 3 off, which takes it to 2. Okay, so place 1 charge counter on Gambit. We did that. Deal 3 damage to an enemy. Deal 3 damage to an enemy. Deal 3 damage to an enemy. Pretty much what that card reads. So we will deal 3 damage to the Goblin Thrall. Kill him. We're gonna deal 3 damage to the villain, and then we're gonna deal another 3 damage to the villain, taking him to 9. All right, good old Royal Flush. Let's see what's else in our hand. We'll get rid of Warrior Skill to play Thieves Guild. Okay, I'm thinking of flipping. That'll protect the allies. And I doubt it will trigger because we'll be able to use we don't need to use the Extraordinaire. We don't need it. Yeah, we don't need it. So, but it might just save us a turn. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get my phone now. Huh. This is Nelson posting videos. Okay. Okay. I think we should flip down. I think we can afford some threat. Only thing is we have to be able to... Yeah, let's flip down. We're going to flip. We'll flip and we'll end our turn. Ready up. Okay. Oops. Okay. We get to draw 6. Mutant Education. Warrior Skill. Aggressive Energy. That's what I was looking for earlier. Gambit's Guild Armor. Sunfire. Get rid of attachments that we don't like. 3, 6, and 1 by 1. Okay. So villains go. So let's go ahead and add one threat to the main, like so. He is going to scheme for 1 plus his boost. Boost is put Goblin Soldier into play, engage with you. So he's just scheming for 1, taking this to 2. And he's going to scheme and hit us for 1, taking it to 3. And now we have our encounter card, which is Pumpkin Bombs. You attach it to the villain. After the villain attacks you, discard Pumpkin Bombs and take 2 indirect damage. You can get rid of this by spending 2 physical resources. Okay. All right. All right, let's see. After Sunfire, after you play Sunfire from your hand, spend a energy resource. Choose an attachment with text, hero action, or hero response. So we can get rid of that. We could pay 2 for him, and we have an energy in our hand, so we could get rid of it. 1 by 1 can be free because, oh no, identity specific. Okay. Been nice to have warrior skill already out. Okay. So what do we want to do? I'm at 5 health. It feels low. He's got these pumpkin bombs that can start dishing out some indirect damage on us, which does not sound fun. We have 1 by 1. We have 1 by 1s, which with the charge card can deal, right? Can it deal additional damage? When you play an attack event, remove up to 3 charge counters. So yeah, wow, it could do 5 and 5. So I mean that could kill both of them. Huh. That's really good. Alright, what is the play? What's the move? I feel like I need to recover, but maybe I don't need to. Maybe I'm overthinking that. Let's see what's in the graveyard because we got Mutant Education. We can get another Royal Flush. And we can get... Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. We don't get the draw, but... Let's go ahead and play Mutant Education because we are in Alter Ego. And we're going to choose up to 2 identity-specific cards. A discard pile. Shuffle them into the deck. We don't have X-Mansion in place, so we just got to take these and put them back in the deck. Alright. Let's go ahead and exhaust for extraordinary action. We'll do the top two cards. Got the boost and a 3. Wow, we're gonna be doing that. I can't do this because this is gonna literally remove all of it from. I don't want that as a boost. It's another minion into play, but we don't want that as a problem. So we're gonna definitely choose this. Put this back on top. Take 3 off. That's a really cool alter ego action. Like really cool. Okay. Back to us. So we are going to flip. We are going to use it. You're going to action. Place 1 charge counter here. Okay. Let's see. We can 1 by 1 and kill both and do both. Deal 2 damage to an enemy. If this attack defeats that enemy, deal 2 damage to an enemy. So we can hit the villain for 5 and the minion for 5. That's kind of how I read that. And if I play aggressive energy with it, it's going to deal one additional damage. Man, that's really good. Villain theory. That's solid. So I can spend the 2 for warrior skill and then deal 1 additional damage on top of that. So I'm gonna get rid of Sunfire. Hopefully that don't backfire. We're gonna play the warrior skill. I'm then gonna play one by one, but I'm gonna use aggressive energy to play it. Okay. When you spend this card to play an attack event, that event deals 1 additional damage. Now, my only thing is, I don't know if that means via each text of instances of 1 damage. For the scenario, I'm going to say it does. I feel like it does, so that's what I'm going to go with. Just be sure to correct me in the comments below if it is wrong. So this means that these are going to do 3 damage each. But I'm also going to exhaust this. Take 1 counter away, so it's going to go to 2. When your hero attacks, remove 1 counter from here. That attack deals 1 additional damage. This is counted as an attack. So now it's going to do 4 damage, right? But I'm going to spend 3 of my last charged cards to charge this attack. So we're getting 3 from Gambit. We're getting 1 from aggressive energy, which is 4. We're getting 1 from warrior skill, which is 5. And then we're getting 2 from 1 by 1, which is 7. So let me know if that is right. So we are going to hit a Goblin Soldier for 7. That is really cool. That's really cool. So we're going to hit a Goblin Soldier for 7. So he's going to drop dead. We're going to deal 1 damage to ourselves. Yep. So he drops dead. We go down to 4, which we gotta watch out for that. So he got hit for 7. We're gonna hit the villain for 7, taking him down to 2. All right, this is a pretty awesome deck. Hopefully that's right. If it is, bravo, bravo, bravo. And now we still have Rogue and we still have Angel. Angel's going to block just because we're at 4 health. We're not going to play around and take too many chances. But Rogue, we're going to have Rogue get in there for this final 2 damage. And we're going to knock him out. I think we get encounter cards, which is not fun. And the bombs are going to come our way with the indirect damage. So, which is risky because we have 4 health. I could hold off and avoid. Nah, let's just do it. Let's just do it. Attacking for the 2. The old me would have been very excited. I would have removed all of the attachments from him. So first phase is down. He has 18 health. That's chunky. A chunky goblin. 15, 16, 17, and 18. Chunky boy. Okay. Deal 2. Yeah, that seems like that might have been the bad call for now. We'll be in his second phase. The bombs is what's gonna put in some work on us. Yeah, I don't have the health to, and it's after the villain attacks you, so I think he'll be able to do that beforehand, which means, ooh, okay, don't panic, okay. So I think Angel will die before I would even be able to block with him because of the pumpkin. So is it best to go ahead and kill him off and have Rogue eat the damage? But then that means we got Green Goblin coming to us with 3 attack with the Goblin Soldier. Or stay how we are He's gonna attack. He's gonna get the pumpkin bombs off. We can split it between Rogue and Angel, and then block his attack with Rogue. Buying us a turn. Let's do that because we also got to get through 3 encounter cards. So I think we are done. Part of me wishing we kind of recovered now, huh? All right, so we're done. We're gonna ready up. Okay, we're gonna drop to the 5. Natural agility. Oh, what? 2 natural agilities, molecular acceleration, a 1/1, and a charged card. Unfortunately, we had a charge. Okay, so it's his go. We're gonna add 1 threat to the main. He's going to attack us. It's gonna trigger the villain attacks you. Discard pumpkin bombs and take 2 indirect damage. So we're gonna do 1 here and 1 here. It's gonna kill Angel. Angel's not gonna make it. And now this is gone, right? After the villain attacks you, discard pumpkin bombs. Okay, so he got that off. And now he's gonna attack for 3. Rogue is gonna block. So we got 3. Plus the boost. We got give the villain 1 additional boost card for this activation. Luckily we were blocking, so 1 plus another boost is 2. So we don't take any damage because we blocked the Rogue. Okay. The Goblin Thrall will get in there for 1. Taking us to 3. And now encounter card. Hopefully we can survive this beating. We got a Goblin Thrall. Okay. We have a Hysteria. This one's bad. I remember this not being good. Attach to Green Goblin. Force interrupt. When Green Goblin schemes or attacks, give him 1 additional boost card for that activation. You can spend 2 mental to discard this card. So it's okay, he's strengthening up. Then we have a Goblin Thrall with guard. We don't want to see that one. Now we can't push damage even though we really don't have any damage in our hands. Okay, we survived, but it's looking a little grim. Back to us. So, action, charge the card. Alright. Let's see. I forgot to play my Gambit staff to swing at us, to swing back at him a little bit. But it's fine. Whew, I'm not taking 18 this turn. I can tell you that. It's not happening. I mean, I could flip 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oof. I could. When the Green Goblin schemes or attacks, give him. Oh, that's an additional boost card. 2 mental. I don't have that. I can't pay for that. Didn't need specific, so I can spend that for 1 resource, pay that, and then do 1 by 1 for that. Doesn't seem very good. Seems bad, but okay. We're gonna molecular acceleration, and we're gonna play 1 by 1. All right. It's gonna put 2 charge counters on Gambit. And then we're going to exhaust. We're going to use one of these to make this deal 3 damage twice. And we could use 2 to make it do 5 damage. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that for do at least, it'll do 5 damage. So 5 to the thrall. And 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 5 to the thrall. So we gotta get rid of these. And 5 to the villain. Take him to 13. Then we exhaust X gene and spend natural agility for a charge card. Deal 4 damage to an enemy for this attack. If Gambit throw the card ability, remove at least. We didn't remove any counter, so we just get the 4 damage. And we'll take him to 9. All right. We gonna let this game out. I mean, I think that's the play. We're gonna flip, and we're gonna exhaust to recover 3. Taking us to 6. We'll get rid of this. We won't hold on to natural agility. Okay. Okay, everything looks okay, I guess. So we're gonna ready up. Okay, let's draw up to our hand size. It's 6. Oh, sorry. Wrong card. We got Royal Flush, Mutant Education, Colossus, Charge Card, X-Mansion, and a Genius. Okay, so we're gonna go 1 threat to the main. All right, let's get a scheme for 2 plus 2 boosts. 2, 3. So it's gonna scheme for 5, which trigger this. When completed in player order, each player not engaged with the Goblin main must discard 3 cards from their encounter deck and put the first Goblin main they discarded this way into play, engage with them. We have plenty of Goblins, so it doesn't apply to us. We're gonna keep going to the second phase. So it says, as the cloud engulfed the city, those unfortunate enough to be caught in the vapors began to shiver and shift, mutating into hideous goblin creatures. So we have the goblin creatures serve green goblins at every command. Stop green goblin before his monstrous militia overruns the city. So basically he was effectively able to gas the city. And now because of that, X is equal to the number of goblin enemies, including green goblin in play. So this starts with 4, which is that's a lot. So it's 4. And because we have 1, 2, 3, it's gonna go up 3 every time. Every time it's the cycle goes the round. Okay, it's at 4. We got to add 2 more because they have not gone yet. 6, and then we have to get our encounter card. We have, when revealed, alter ego green goblin schemes with +1 scheme where X is equal to the villain's stage number. So he's got a +2 scheme, and then with this, so that's not good. He's scheming a +2 scheme, so that's 4, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's the game. So I completely got overran by Green Goblin, poisoning everyone in the city. And the good old X-Man mutant Gambit could not save the day. But there's a chance for hope. We will rematch this on my next video. Because I figured it's fun to show the wins and it's also fun to show the losses. Because when you play this game, you are definitely going to lose as well. And you don't want to get a false sense of, oh, every time I watch a person play, they always wins. Win or lose, we're gonna post, okay? But yeah, I got stomped out, couldn't get it. I usually don't play just aggression. I was concerned that the threat was going to be too much for me, but Remy Gambit, his ability really helped control the threat. I just kind of got bad luck. I feel like with the hysteria, when I flipped and I saw it, I remember that not being a great card, and sure enough, that was a part of my downfall. Maybe I should have, I don't know if I should have handled more of the minions more, but I felt like I was in control of it a little bit. But I did know that this flip was going to be a little dicey. But anyways, I had a ton of fun playing. I can't wait to play again because I really am digging this Gambit deck. It's really fun. You could tell that it's really thought out. This is probably really fun with a team setting, co-op. But guys, once again, thank you for watching. I do appreciate each and every one of you taking the time to stop and watch my video. It really means a lot to me because I love this game. I've always loved playing cards, so this is just, it's awesome to know I'm doing it and people are watching it. So thank you again. Remember, if you like what you see, please like and subscribe to my channel. I'm just going to keep making them as long as I keep getting likes and keep getting subscriptions. So I really do appreciate all the time that you guys put into watching my videos. Until next time, peace.